I don't know. That's kind of a big question, I guess. Well, one of the things that I did brave was sort of, I guess, just like, I don't know, I guess people who accepted me for who I was, because I mean, I was cursed before I was born, and I sort of came out a full moose. And where I come from, I was the only non-human, so a lot of people were like afraid of me. Like a lot of people wanted nothing to do with me. And like I wasn't allowed in like some places, and like some things were just hard because antlers. Afraid of you? Yeah, because no one had seen like a human like moose before, or really anything of that sort. Yeah, they just weren't really like they were a little freaked out because like that's horrible. I mean, I've as sad as this is, I kind of got used to it. But like, I guess when I came here and like people saw me, like they were like they didn't even question anything. They're just like, "Oh, hey, welcome." Shouldn't get used to abuse. I mean, well, yeah, that's true. The people here didn't say anything. No, like they were just like completely accepting. Like, I mean, yeah. I mean, now that I think about it, I don't know. It's kind of weird because, like, for example, like Gabi, like he's a goblin. Like from where I came from, from what I remember, like goblins were like mythical creatures, so to speak. And like there's a lot of other like human-like animals here too, which I hadn't heard of before other than myself. Am I sure? Yeah, I'm sure. I mean, I've only been gone from home for like 2 or 3 years. Did you know much about the people here? No, I just sort of kind of stumbled upon this place on my own. Like I was just like sort of exploring a bit. Have they shunned anyone? No, not at all, actually. Like, everyone who comes here is able to stay here. It's nice. Everyone? Yeah, everyone. Like, we've got, like, regular all humans, we've got, like, goblins, like Gabi. We got people like me and Fearsome who are, like, animals. Um, there's Ghastly, who's, like, a bat-human hybrid, I think. Came from the Nether. There's missing people, though. Oh, like, um, I know Gabi exiled himself because he gathered everyone together for some like meeting of sorts, and then had everyone like blown up, and then they like got him and put him in jail, and then people ever since have been sort of like against him generally. Blown up, like the green ones. Jail. So he had rigged the underside of the bleachers everyone was in with TNT. He wasn't the one who blew it up, it was someone else. But someone, like, pushed a button to set off all the TNT and killed 3 people. But surprisingly, they actually came back to life. Not entirely sure how. Ah, TNT, my invention from the green one's guts. Oh, with creepers you mean, like with gunpowder, yeah. Yeah, that, I remember that, yeah. You're the one who made that? Wow. That's cool. Is that what they're called now? Creepers? Yeah, because they, like, you know, like, creep up on you all quiet-like, and then boom! And blow up everything around them. What were they called in your day, if I may ask? The green ones that exploded. Yeah. Okay. We suck at naming. I mean, it works. Like, nothing wrong with that. So after that whole thing went down, everyone came together to talk about his punishment. Which, I mean, I was there, but I saw the large structure he was in for a long time. Yeah, that's jail. Um, are you familiar with what a jail is? If it's like a prison, yes. Jail is this basically the same word as prison. The building seemed like a prison. Yeah, it's It's meant to be very high security so that the people that are locked up in there have a very, very low chance of getting out on their own, so that they serve their full time. I was locked up once. It's quite maddening. Really? I was with the Green in Prison one. Oh, with, wait, you mean like Gabi or someone else? Oh, you were with him. Watched him every day, alone. I don't ever want to have to know what it's like to go to prison. We watched him lose a life. Wait, lose a life? He came back, however. Wait, so you're telling me that when he died, well, I mean, he came back, but like, he came back different. I did not come back after an intent to kill. Not sure why he came back with only scars. Yeah, I don't know. Because like the people that got blown up at that explosion that he set up, they came back without a scratch. Like they were fine. But yeah, Gabi came back with scars and burns all over his body. Was there intent? There must, like, I would assume so, because like it takes a lot of guts to go into a high security prison to kill someone. So there must have been a lot of intent there. Oh yes, there was intent to take his life, yeah. I feel like this is the point where I should stop hiding things from you. Yeah, it was almost impressive. Yeah, I know who that was. I know exactly who that was and how it happened. One of my friends that I'm one of my close friends who I practically live with, did a bunch of investigating and figured out that the person that did it was none other than the warden herself. She was the one who helped Gabi blow up everyone in the first place. How the other people that were working there didn't see that, I don't know, but you watched her stab him. Oh, wow. She wanted him dead. Yeah, that does explain a lot of things. There was regret. I don't think she knew. I would think that something like that would be hard to forget. Like, if you forget regret, there's... I don't know, it's kind of weird. She forgot often. Wait, like, forgot as in, like, forgot killing Gabi? Like, forgot she felt regret? Or forgot that she had the intent to kill? She seems to know how she feels about individuals. Interesting. That remains the same. Do you know what drove her to take his life? I don't know. I mean, maybe it's because there was anger. Was it because she realized that trying to blow up the entire server wasn't the way to go and that she was angry about that? That's my guess. No. She rambled, quite upset. Not wanting to be controlled. I understand how that feels. I guess because she felt like she was being controlled that she, like, agreed to blow everyone up, and now... And then she was the one who locked him up. I guess she maybe felt bad about all that? The other one that came into the prison, they convinced her. So that's what you meant by being controlled. Not directly, but in a clever way. Honestly, that's probably worse than direct control. She felt the goblin controlled her. Ah, yeah. She didn't recognize the other one doing the same. And because of that, I did not have access to this ability. I wanted to warn the Horned One I was speechless, forced to watch. Wait, the horned one, the horned one. Red has horns. So there's a lot more going on here than I expected. Certainly a lot to take in. May I have overwhelmed the moose? I mean, just like, I know, just because like it's a lot to take in, because like I just thought it was Bread being angry at Gabi, but I didn't know that there was something else at play, like someone else getting Bread to finish him off. Oh yes, the other one is quite clever. I couldn't have used such a silver tongue if I tried. Mostly because I don't have a tongue anymore. Yeah, that's understandable. Regardless. What are your thoughts on the horned one? As of now, well, got conflicting feelings, I guess, because like when I first came to this area, to this SMP, she was the first one who saw me and greeted me and like showed me around. And then I guess that whole time there was that anger building up, but she was just hiding it the whole time. Like she wasn't fully in control of herself because she was being manipulated by multiple people. I did not watch her before the prison, but she seemed quite upset to learn the truth. Learn the truth that she was being manipulated? Don't know why she forgot. Wait. So, she did forget? She told the goblin she didn't remember. Wait, she forgot that she was the one who killed everyone? Who set things in motion? And that the new one told her the truth. She wouldn't lie to herself. She didn't know I was there, watching. She talks to herself often. I visit her now. Wait, you know where she is? Very strange. Well, I mean, it's nice knowing that she's still alive, but like, I don't know. She's made a new home. That's what happened. Okay. I don't believe the others will find it. It's well concealed. Okay. Though the design choice, I don't agree on. Very depressing. He has a unique obsession, though. Collecting things. Reminds me of filth. Huh. Either way, he has no connection that I can tell of. So she's just completely isolated then. In exile. Self-exile. Do you know what breed she is? I have no idea. Humans are always looking for something. Something to destroy or conquer. Well, considering that I'm, well, not physically, but mentally, I guess, a human, that's interesting information. I guess I just haven't figured out what I want to conquer just yet. I'm sorry, Moose. It's their nature. Some are an exception, though. Like me. Really? Why am I so close to us? That's a good question. I hardly seem human. Well, yeah, but like I don't know, for the longest time I've always had this strange connection to ghosts and the supernatural. I don't know why. I never felt the hatred towards you I had for humans. Huh, interesting. I mean, maybe it's because I'm a chimera, but like, I don't know. I am technically human, though. That doesn't make sense. Not because of your appearance. My soul. Yeah, I don't know what it is. But, I mean... Hey, I have the rest of my life to figure that out, I guess. Hopefully, that's a long life. Because there's a lot I want to know. I mean, one of the reasons I left home in the first place is because I want to explore, I want to learn more about the world. I enjoy your company. Yeah, it's nice just sort of sitting, like, relaxing for once. How's your experience here been? I mean, it's generally been pretty good, I would say. I mean, I have died a few times to, like, the old skeleton or zombie or falling because I'm not paying attention to where I'm going and I'm clumsy at times, but yeah, by that way, figured out that we can actually, like, well, I experienced it, but, like, we can come back to life, which is something that I'm not used to just yet. Seems to be a lot of controversy and odd things. Yeah, there are some strange things happening around here. The people treat me well. Yeah, really well, actually. Like, I've been living with this one guy, Nick. We're, in every sort of the word, best friends. Like, we like spend so much time together, like researching the crystal that we found and like just like hanging out and all. And there's like other people, like there's this scientist named Coolmint who I haven't seen in a while. He's probably busy doing research and stuff. But like, we came here on the same day, I think, just at different times, and like we've been like friends since then. Like, a lot of people I'm friends with, but like there are some people that I like don't know very well just yet, or like people like that like are a little suspicious of me because I'm researching the crystal and all. Ooh. But yeah, people have been treating me well. That's good. I would have had to take care of them otherwise. I appreciate that, but I mean, there are ways to solve problems like that without using violence. Sometimes, I guess, a little violence can hurt, but like, as long as you don't go too far, of course. There are many ways, yeah. So I have a pleasant life here. Yeah. It has been very nice. I mean, like, sometimes have been a little rough, like, trying to, like, fend off hordes of monsters and stuff, and, like, some minor conflicts between people, but other than that, it has been good. And the horned one was good to me. Yeah. A friend and a scientist, yeah. I mean, though I am a little worried because, a while ago, when my friend Nick and I went to the crystal, we saw Bread, the horned one, there. None treat you poorly? Yeah, no one. We've all been, well, everyone I've been, like, meeting and whatnot have been getting along well. But yeah, I'm worried because when Nick and I were going to and from the crystal at one point, we saw Bread, the horned one, and when she saw us, she pulled out her sword. I mean, she didn't take action, but like, just the thought that she's thinking about attacking us is worrying, to say the least. She seems to have it on her a lot, yeah. A few days ago, I was running around, went to the community area over there, saw the message board, and I saw something that kind of terrified me. I saw a 500 diamond bounty on my friend's head, which I think might have been put there by Bread, but I don't know. Knowing that someone is after my close friend is a little terrifying. I believe in preparedness, but it could be malicious, yeah. If it helps, she has not been to the town. Okay. So that wasn't her then. But I'm still worried that someone did put a bounty up. There's a large farm she's been working on. Oh yeah, probably kind of like the one that she originally had for new people here. And she hated how people would just run in and run out and stuff. Mildly dull to watch potatoes being planted. I mean, yeah, farming isn't necessarily a highly entertaining thing to watch, yeah. If you are worried, I will be here. Thank you. I appreciate that. The horned one seems more interested in one goal now. Really? It's nice to see her so invested. She seemed so dull and depressed recently. It was boring to watch. I mean, yeah, I guess that is one way to put it. I'm all for getting revenge on injustice. I feel she was wronged, yeah, especially because she was, like, manipulated into doing so many things. Just my personal dead opinion, yeah. Am I boring you? No, not at all, actually. This has been, like, honestly, one of the more exciting things that's happened to me recently, other than, like, I guess the little park thing coming up. Glad to hear. Yeah, it's nice, because, like, I don't know, I'm usually, like, fairly secluded other than when I'm, like, hanging out with Nick and all. So it's nice to, like, just, like, sit down and talk for a while. I do not wish ill on the horned one. Yeah, I kind of feel the same way. Like, yes, she did bad things, but she was also manipulated. Can I trust you with the information I provided? Yes, you can trust me. I will not share this to anyone if that's what you want. I guess the one question I do have, when Gabi died, you mentioned that he, quote unquote, lost a life. Does that, and like we've been able to come back from the dead, which I still haven't quite fully gotten used to, but like, if there is a strong enough intent behind a killing, does that make you die, like, quote unquote, for real? The intent cost most their life. Oh. Most of my time only had one. So Gabi has more than one. Does that mean... Well then, if that's true, then other people have a chance of having more than one then. Those that perished from intent would remain so. Oh. Yeah, this is all completely new to me. One recently that had become a ghost. Took them 3 times. If that's how that was, then there's a chance that Gabi also has 3 lives. I watched all 3 times. I watched all 3 times the life left their eyes. They were hunted down. It was rather gruesome. Yeah, I would imagine. But I'm not sure if it was just the one, or if your goblin friend has more. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, he could just have 2, he could have more. Like, other people here could have more than just one, but I would rather not find out. Well, I mean, I guess the only way we'd be able to find out is if there was the intent. We could test on the corrupt one. The corrupt one. Corrupt one. Who is the corrupt one, if I may ask? He deserves it. You're a goblin associate. Wait. Corrupt one. God, he's corrupt? What do you mean by that, if I may ask? The horned one rambled in her home of the potatoes, angry with something she found, saying he'd planned all of this all along, to be imprisoned and sympathized with, to put all the blame on her. Oh yeah. She was an easy target, being the one that killed. Yeah, that's true. And she was the only other person to be involved. Fools didn't even die. I don't understand why they hold that so highly. They never experienced true death. Oh yeah, true death, when you die with intent. The Horned One must not have wanted them gone. Because if they didn't truly die, they didn't die with intent. Makes me wonder how the goblin convinced her involvement. Well, you said that she couldn't remember. So maybe there's something more going on at play here. I wish to talk to her, but I'm scared of the reaction. Her new purpose shows she won't forget. She has a book to remember. She has full intent. I agree with her. Don't worry, the moose will not be harmed. I would stop the Horned One if she tried. Well, thank you for that. I appreciate it. You haven't told me your name. I mean, of course you don't have to if you don't want to, but what should I call you by? My name? Yeah, just like... it can be either just like your name if you remember it from when you were alive. I mean, or you could just kind of come up with a name that you like and I'll call you by that. Must think on it. Yeah, take your time. No need to rush it. Do I wish to give you a name? Well, I would also have to think about that. I'm not necessarily good with coming up with names on the spot. But if you'd like me to, I could come up with one for you. I'm from a time where we named your creepers badly. I mean, I guess, but like... I mean, yeah, if you want me to, I can come up with a name. If you'd like, I will also think. Yeah, I feel like if you come up with a name that you like, you'll probably be happier with it. I'm happy when the moose is happy. Aww. Do I have any further questions? Well, I think I'm good for now. I just kind of need to, like, gather my thoughts and, like, write some of this down in my personal journal. And, of course, as you said, I will not share any of this with anyone. Unless you explicitly say that I can. I have a gift. Oh, really? I do not wish for the moose to perish. Wait. Are you really? Thank you. I will greatly cherish this. Thank you. Well, I guess... Yeah, I can save that for... whenever I need to defend myself, I guess. I mean, hopefully that won't have to happen, but... if you're still here, thank you. Oh. Oh! Got some armor, nice. Looks good. This is what the Horned One does often. Yeah. Because I remember that when she was still over here in that house, she had a massive farm for, like, for everyone to... well, specifically for new people. But, like, people would sometimes take advantage of that, and she would put up signs saying, don't come in here. And let's just say you didn't want to go in the farm. She got real upset. Understandably so. But yeah, I never really... well, I did it once, but that's because I really needed resources, and I did eventually pay her back in full. Just because I needed the resources sooner than later. But yeah, I am going to go... well, I guess I can show you this little secret area I like to call the vault. That's where I keep a lot of my valuable things. I've got this little side entrance over here because I'm lazy and don't want to go through the main one. But yeah, this is like some sort of large, or well, not large, like a little small labyrinth. And down here is where I have a lot of my valuables. Like, I got my enchanting thing here. We got Jerry's rent room. Jerry was this Enderman who lived in my attic when I was younger. And he, well, didn't really understand currency, so he only paid in grass blocks, and so each time I get one from an Enderman, I put it in here. Oh yeah, and then there's this cursed fish. I don't know how I got it. It just popped into my hand one day when I was walking around. Kind of strange. A man of true wealth. But yeah, if I ever need to like quickly go to the nether or something, I have this thing here. Oh. Oh. Hmm. My rent for being in your head. I mean, I appreciate it. You don't have to do that, but I appreciate it. Also, did you give me the... And... I... Did you give me these? Is... Cursed. Okay, those are cursed. I'm gonna make this side the cursed. I'm gonna assume that also wasn't you. Okay. I don't know how I'm getting these. Like, this is kind of strange. What? Did I get something else? Is the moose okay? Yeah, I don't know. I'm suddenly getting these random things in my inventory, which I didn't get from anywhere. I mean, I'll be fine, though. Like, it's not... Oh. Alright, now this is where I, like, have all of my valuables. Like, I got all my diamond, netherite, backup armor and stuff. Like, I've got enchanted backup weapons on the wall. I'm gonna give that a little spin. I just like this poster. I mean, I figured... I kind of felt bad because everyone trashed theirs almost immediately. And he worked hard to draw it out, and so I figured I might as well at least put it up somewhere. And then I also have a little backup portal thing there in case I ever need to go to the nether quickly. But yeah. I like the moose's secret home. Thank you. And yeah, the reason I don't know why it's spreading. It stopped spreading. Okay. Very cozy. Yeah. It's like a nice little like bunker where if I ever need to like be away for a while, I can just kind of chill here. And, like, I mean, I won't have much food, but I will be able to stay here for long periods of time. Being extroverted, I am now very low energy. So I'm sorry to ask this, but if you don't mind, could I have some alone time? I feel you. I understand. Alright. Thank you. Ooh, it's also nighttime. Perfect. Nice ambiance. I recently have just been, like, alongside the voices of the crystal. I've been hearing my own voice. Louder than the rest. Is that what I really want? What do I really want? Do I want to be my quote-unquote normal self? The self that I show to everyone? Or do I really, truly want to kill? Want to burn? I don't know at this point anymore. It's so hard to tell. Well, at the end of the day, surprised I was able to hide it all pretty well. Gotta be honest, that was a little difficult at times to try and hide some of the things, but yeah, I would say I did pretty well. They're bound to find out at some point. bound to find out that I was lying. That I'm not quite as I seem. So yeah, they don't know about how I've been feeling. They don't know that I absolutely love the crystal. I mean, would I feel bad if they found out for betraying their trust? I mean, yeah, kinda, yeah. But, I mean, one thing's for certain. I really need to let loose.